Look, for 3 years, I've been very successful because we've been playing against a lot of freshmen, talented freshman guards, even pros in this league. Now, in my situation this year, I'm counting on two guys that are playing at least, anywhere from 17 to, depends on the game, 25 minutes a game. And it's tough because freshmen, and think about it, even this year, it's even tougher this year because we would have had 11 non-conference games. For my guys, we got three non-conference games, and so you just didn't have the time to develop the freshmen as you would like. And so it's tough in this league. And I shouldn't say this league. I need to stop saying that. It's tough. It's tough in college basketball at the guard position, especially if one of them has to be a point guard to be able to win consistently. Well, there are not many big guys anymore in college basketball. We have one, and probably in our league, which probably I would say probably five of them, and Carolina has at least three of those. It's just more people. It's positionless basketball. I tell our guys sometimes that somebody has to play the post. Somebody's gonna have to be a post player in the league and get paid, but nobody wants to be a more traditional back to the basket guy. And so even in our situation, we love ball screens, but more than likely we have guys that can pick and pop and we pick and rim run, but it's hard now to find guys who can score with the back to the basket. It's only a few handful of them in the country. Gaza from Iowa being one, and it's tough for these kids because when you look at the draft, even on draft night, they talk about the traditional center not having the ability to get drafted as much. And so I think it's kind of trickled down from the NBA game. When you look at the NBA game, most of those guys who play the center position are really skilled. They can shoot it. They can step out to three, and certainly has entered the college game. We have had at least 5 to 7 games postponed or canceled because of COVID. Wake doesn't have as many games because of when it hit, but they've had so much time off. And so when you look at them, they're becoming a better team because they finally get a chance to practice a little bit. And they're tough. They're playing hard. When you look at our league, it's going to be competitive games day in and day out, and then you're going to see the games that may be lopsided. That's weird because every now and then you'll have a few games that'll end up being above 20 or so. But they're a talented team. They're playing hard. They believe in one another. I've been watching tape for the last 24 to 48 hours, and the biggest thing is they have really shot the basketball behind the three-point line, and that's tough to guard when you're making those shots. And they've been tough shots. In the Carolina game, I thought we did. I thought the most encouraging thing for us in Carolina was I was able to see Manny Bates and Braxton Beverly get on the floor and contribute. It's tough. We were all for 10 to 12 days and the rhythm. And what happens is when you're off and you can only practice for a certain amount of time, you got to try to figure out what's important is. And I told someone this morning, we have spent more time on the offensive end trying to be able to score than we have defensively because you got to kind of pick your poison to try to figure out what you can do in a game. And so I think it's we haven't had a lot of time, Justin, to really prepare defensively like we should and spend a little extra time. And, because we've been one of the better teams defending the three-point line in the last few years, and the last couple games we haven't.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
At BMW, we didn't make just one SAV, we made the ultimate range of SAVs. With unmatched power, luxury, and performance, the BMW X Range is prepared for any road you travel. No matter who you are, no matter where you're going, no matter what's next, there's an X to take you there. Hurry in to lease a 2021 BMW X3 S-Drive 30i for $459 a month.
You never know what's around the corner. That's why Ford is built for what's next. Rough terrain, we can help tackle it. A lot going on around you, we can help you focus. Driver in your blind spot, we can help you spot them. And to help you prepare for what's next, your Carolina Ford dealers are offering great deals on America's best-selling brand. Now get a 2020 Escape with 0 for 60 or get a 2020 Explorer with 0 for 72, only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good every single time. You bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're gonna be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
Pay attention, put it in your back of your mind, lock into your keys, okay? We need to get well. I think we all know that. I can see it in your eyes, man. You want to get well. Let's get well. Let's take our medication today. It is here, okay? Everybody get on the same page, man. I've always said this, man. When we finally get everybody on the same page, man, we can beat anybody in the country. Let's get clicking together. Let's work together in every situation that we have today. Every situation. Offensively, we're clicking. Defensively, we're clicking. We're talking. We're running. Let's get all on the same page, okay? Everybody bring your A game. Okay, whatever you can do. What's your best you can play? Not trying to compare you to the next guy. What is the best that you can play? I want you to play to your ability, not to somebody else's, not trying to compare yourself to anybody. What is the best version of yourself? You're going to play. You're going to make a couple mistakes. Make it one time. Don't make it again. And if you see somebody else make a mistake while you're on the bench or on the floor, then obviously you clean it up. You learn from it. Okay, the code of the wolf. Code of the wolf. We protect your pack. Or you do whatever you can to protect the pack. Nobody invades you. Nobody does anything to it. We fight for each other. Okay? You never back down. Never. Under any circumstance do we back down. You never show any fear. Nothing to be scared of. It's basketball, man. It's a great opportunity. It's people that are dying every day that's battling situations that's way worse than what we get to do. We're getting to do basketball. We're getting to play basketball. We're getting to do something that we love to do. Okay, then you always got to fight your butt off together. Like we're in the trenches, man. This is us. This is all we got. This is all we got. We're in here to battle to the end. We're all we got. We're brothers, man. We fight each other every day. We battle every day. Let's go out there and get us one. Let's go. Here we go. Hey, have as much fun as you can. It's about fun, man. Let's get back to having fun. Everybody get back to having fun. Everybody play like you've been playing the last couple of days, right? Let's go. Everybody play for each other. Everybody fight. Everybody do it together. All right, here we go. Together. 1, 2, 3, together. 1, 2.
And we are underway in Raleigh. NC State will start with the basketball. Microwave, as Steve Forbes called him, Jonah Antonio. And just like that, a three-pointer for Wake Forest. Masood left open again, and he makes him pay again. Ishmael Masood.
Now, leaving them right here, we're on the trap. We should be here and here. They got away right there because they're passing. They don't like to press it. Keep speeding them up. You got to get this
8 points, 2 3-pointers, and a pull-up. That's where all the scoring coming from, right? All right, just settle in.
How do the Wolfpack respond, Malcolm?
Oh, that's the area right there in the paint.
Daniels lines up a 3 and buries it. To close out that 3 there, unsuccessful as Shaquille Moore buries it. And making things happen as he finds Emmanuel Okpomo. Daniels, he's got the hot hand and it continues. The senior drills another one. Inside, Funderburk takes him a second, but then puts it up and in for an easy layup. Masood left open, and he makes NC State pay.
We're good. I like where we're going, huh? Take your time here, girl. Hey, play smart. Take the shots that's presented to you. Get out of the way. That's a good play. Keep it a little bit quicker. Let's go.
Rivalry game on a 4-game losing streak, and they have definitely brought it defensively and right on cue. Swatted away. And rebounds in this game. 15 of the Wolfpack's 32 as NC State ends the first half comfortably in the driver's seat in this rivalry game, an 11-point lead.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Sometimes, bro, we don't gotta get the ball inbounded and look directly at Keeks to look for a play. Like, we can get it and go, get into some transition.
Yes, 100%. Very good defense. Why did they take that 3 away? We gave up. Listen, at the beginning of the game, we gave them 2 threes. And then they haven't hit a 3 since then. That is beautiful defense. Your pressure is wearing them down, okay? They've got 11 turnovers. You got to continue to stay in your press. Can't get out of it, okay? Everybody just came in the game and gave great effort, pressing, getting after it. Keep putting that heat on them. Don't let them get comfortable. I told you they're a rhythm team. Now, when you come back out in the second half, it's not cool time. It's not, I'm going to let them score a little bit. It's all about your mentality. It's not, I got to come out and take two or three shots just to knock them out. It's not about that. It's move the ball, get what you want. Drive the basketball, move the ball. We've driven the basketball, and we've kicked the basketball for open shots. Guys are taking your shots. Take your shots, Cole. Okay, don't dribble into a situation. Be strong on all your moves. DD's did it. Got to the free throw line. Make your free throws when you get there. Take a deep breath. They're very important to us, okay? But I want to do it on the defensive end. Let's get after them. Don't ever let them get comfortable. When you leave out of this locker room right here, you leave out of here ready to challenge yourself. We're going to make the score 0-0. That's all it is, 0-0. We're going to go out there and we're going to win the half, okay? You play it like a 0-0, you try to win the half, okay? You won one half, can we win 2 halves? That's what I'm looking for. Hey, great energy, great passion. Okay, get out and go. Everybody be happy for everybody. That's what it's about.
I'm Jason Waller, founder of Power Home Solar, America's fastest growing solar energy company. And today it's time to lower those energy costs. Let's say your energy bill's $200 a month. Power Home Solar can lower and reduce those bills to almost $0 a month, saving you thousands of dollars a year. Right now you can use our finance option for 0 money down, plus take advantage of our stimulus package worth $2,000 cash back. Power Home Solar, let the sun shine in.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
No matter what walk of life you're in or from, that makes no difference. Your background makes no difference. It's that you need and deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. So that's a very foundational part of our organization. Doing what you say you're going to do. I think that's what people are looking for. To serve people and add value to their lives, impact their lives, add value to their lives, so they can add value to their lives. It multiplies.
You never know what's around the corner. That's why Ford is built for what's next. Rough terrain, we can help tackle it. A lot going on around you, we can help you focus. Driver in your blind spot, we can help you spot them. And to help you prepare for what's next, your Carolina Ford dealers are offering great deals on America's best-selling brand. Now get a 2020 Escape with 0 for 60 or get a 2020 Explorer with 0 for 72, only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
This portion of Wolfpack Hustle is presented by National Coatings, professional, commercial, and industrial painters based in Raleigh. Depend on the integrity, quality, and experience of National Coatings. They cover more than just walls. They cover the nation. Visit online at nationalcoatingsinc.com.
Well, the adjustments, Jay, in the second half for Wake Forest, that's going to be the story, I think, of this game. What adjustments do they make to handle the pressure of NC State?
Many uncontested looks with Manny Bates in the game. Braxton Beverly knocks down his first shot of the night. And a deep three goes. NC State just rolling from three. Jacoby Neath, a much-needed answer.
Hey, just stay right here and run. Hey, keep defending right now. They don't like the heat. They all want to run. When it touches you, you're not, we'll heat him up, and then when you go by, you go tip the ball.
Daniels in attack mode, but just lost the handle. And the senior does stay down.
Now that is obviously not a sign that anybody wants to see.
We're just talking about what a great night he's having with 20 points and 10 rebounds. What a leader he has become in his senior season. Now the Wolfpack will try and manage without him for the last 8 minutes and 30 seconds. By Bates. Sebron back the other way, splits two defenders. Neath looking for a second chance, points, and he drills the three. Run. Williamson a three. It's good. Ellams hauls that pass in, steps into it, and knocks it down. Williamson fires a three and hits it. Davian Williamson makes it a 7-point game.
How's your composure? Play basketball. Switch up the toe. Get up on your ball screen. Everybody rebound, all right? Let's go.
How about that from the freshman Shaquille Moore? Here's Jacoby Neath. Williamson off the screen, looking for a three, and he's got it. But breaking the press there, Jacoby Neath right to the rack. With under a minute to play, they're right in it, down 5. Shaquille Moore dribbles out of the trap, up ahead, easy lay-in for Thomas Allen. And Steve Forbes says do not foul, and NC State holds on 72-67 to snap the 4-game losing streak. Kevin Keats and company back in the win column.
Okay? And I'm proud of you because you did your job. You did your job. We needed to get that good feeling back, man. And so now everybody should feel good about it. Because you did a good job, man. Everybody did a good job. Guys on the bench had great energy. You won it because you played on the defensive end. And you played harder. We got to get back to pressing people like we normally do. We're going to get better. We're getting healthy. Okay? We'll be praying to make sure Devin is okay. Okay, but we're getting more people back on the court. You're starting to get in great shape. You won the game because of the way you prepared the last couple of days. That's it. Okay, we prepared. Everybody got after each other. Thomas Allen, thank you for your energy that you brought to every team that you was on. Okay? Somebody else need to catch that fever right there. Because that's the fever that they don't want everybody to win. He was giving all week to everybody. Talking in a good way on each team that he went. And challenging guys. Okay? That's how we get better, because the reason why we get better is because if you practice so hard, the game becomes easy to you. You got, listen, I know it don't sound right, but you got one in a row. Okay? So let's build on it. Everybody understand that? Sure. All right, here we go.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good every single time. You bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're gonna be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
I'm Jason Waller, founder of Power Home Solar, America's fastest growing solar energy company. And today it's time to lower those energy costs. Let's say your energy bill's $200 a month. Power Home Solar can lower and reduce those bills to almost $0 a month, saving you thousands of dollars a year. Right now you can use our finance option for zero money down, plus take advantage of our stimulus package worth $2,000 cash back. Power Home Solar, let the sun shine in.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
This portion of Wolfpack Hustle is presented by Coca-Cola. No matter your favorite game day food, it'll pair perfectly with a Coke. Together, tastes better.
You know, as far as on the court, it affected us because he's part of our big scoring sum. But, you know, that's why we got a lot of guys on our team. When we saw him go down, I felt, as far as for me and the rest of my team, I felt like it just gave us a little bit extra motivation to win the game for him, because it didn't look good and he was holding his knee. We don't know anything yet, but it just didn't look good. So I just wanted to just get that win for him. We went, you'll see later, we went in the locker room and we celebrated as a team, but we just try not to get too high or too low. We just try to keep going.
We always worried about our brother. If you have somebody go down, especially with a knee or whatever the case was, it's scary. So you don't want to see your brother down. You got a little worried, but we came back and finished the game how we were supposed to. I mean, a win's a win at the end of the day, and we're praying for our brother. Hopefully he gets a good recovery and a quick recovery. But at the end of the day, it's a win, and it's a blessing to have a win. So.
Well, you know, Mark, we're going to concentrate and be happy. I've learned in this league that wins are golden. And so, you know, we're going to pray for Devin and make sure everything's okay. I don't have an update for you guys. You know, hopefully I'll get something here in the next 24 to 48 hours. But, you know, we're going to enjoy as much as we can our win. We're going to try to build on it. Our guys in the locker room are extremely happy. It's been a long couple of weeks for us when you think about what we've had to go through as far as COVID, and then not having Manny Bates and then Braxton Beverly not being able to practice. And so it's taken a toll on us. And, you know, finally, you know, nothing like getting home sometime and getting a win to make you feel better. I'm going to give a lot of credit to Thomas Allen, Devin Daniels, and Braxton Beverly. You know, they pour those guys aside and told them how hard they had to compete every day to be prepared for a game. You know, a lot of time when you're young, you think that you can turn it on at the game. Those two guys had really great practice and they played well. I've said it all along, those two guys, if they would stick together, they're going to be really good basketball players for us. The unfortunate thing, I feel bad for them because they would have traditionally had 11 games in a non-conference to, you know, obviously get better at certain areas. We just finished our 12th game today. And so they were thrown into the fire. But, you know, I thought Thomas Allen, his approach to the young guys and Devin was tremendous. And I had a good talk with both of those guys about, you know, what's expected of them, what does this team need for them. They're going to play, they're going to make some mistakes, and we're going to live with the mistakes that they make. We just don't want them to continue to make the same mistake. Well, it was good to get back on the right track. You know, I thought our guys played extremely hard today. You know, it's we've had two really good practices, and what made it special was that, you know, for the first time, I've had everybody in practice and everybody was healthy, and so the competition in practice was really, really good. We focused on coming into this game knowing that those guys could really shoot the basketball. The last couple of games, they made 15 and 13 threes. And we wanted to take away the three-point shot, and also wanted to get back into our pressing because we haven't been able to practice a lot and our conditioning hasn't been great. We haven't had a chance to press as much, so we were able to, you know, play a little bit more 2-2-1 and some man-to-man. You know, I thought by my stat sheet, I heard you guys talking to DJ, somebody gave us 24, but I'll take it if that's the case. I'm looking at 21, but what was impressive about the 21 turnovers is we were able to convert on the other end and get some easy baskets. So happy, you know, our guys, it was good for our guys to be able to be happy in the locker room. We just want to take this game. We want to continue to build on it. My guys want to continue to get better.